Hey, welcome to Farm Alarm. My name's Tracy. Today we're back working on the 1949 Chevy barn find or storage shed find truck that I found. I got some brake parts that came in for it. Actually, I haven't been working on the truck lately after we got it running a little bit. I took it out to my friend Justin's house, out to his shop, because I don't have time to mess with it right now. I mean, really what needs to happen is those brakes need replaced. I said, you know what, I would like to replace everything on that, including master cylinder, brake lines, all the brakes, the hardware, everything about it I want replaced, just to be safe. You know, the truck's been setting since, what did we say, 1990 or 85, I think is what the license plates say. And so we're gonna run those parts out there to Justin. So you might be asking, why aren't you working on this yourself? Well, actually, I've got an old Minneapolis Moline Pulling Tractor that I've been working on. This is an R, as you see right here. And so I tore this thing down. We started pulling it this year, and it actually started to do decent. And then all of a sudden, the next pull, it wasn't doing very good. It started to smoke. So I took the head off. It was a lot of oil running down on top of the pistons from the cylinder walls. The oil rings, they were all junk. And man, it has been a chore to find parts for this thing. The pistons were a custom made cast iron dome piston for this thing, made by White Motor Works. Nobody makes rings for it anymore, so we had to have a custom set of rings made from Total Seal. I'm getting the heads worked on right now. We poured it and polished the intake and exhaust. Did a little bit of reshaping in the cylinder itself, or not in the cylinder, but in the head area itself. But that's not what this video is about. Let's go work on that old truck out of Justin's. We're actually going to stop off at O'Reilly's. I ended up ordering the brake shoes from them, and they were surprisingly the cheapest around, like $26 for the fronts, 26 bucks for the rear. Well, they only ended up having one of the packs of brakes in, so I guess we can at least go out there and take the exhaust off this thing so we can make some new exhaust for it, because it's really rotted out. Plus, we can drop some of these new brake parts off that we got today. So all the brakes on this thing actually don't look too bad, except for this left rear. It's a really good thing that these are a bonded brake and not riveted, because this side, it's really hard to see with this lighting, but I mean, it's fingernail thin at the back. This end, there's not much left either, but otherwise it would be right in the rivets if these were riveted on there. But it's almost metal on metal. The fronts actually are pretty good, but we've got it all apart. We're this far along, and it's 26 bucks for the front, 26 bucks for the rear. Why not go ahead and put new on there, because they'll probably stop a little better, I'm sure. Justin said the bearings on this thing actually were not too bad. He's just gonna pack them. The seals aren't leaking. So while we're here, we're gonna go ahead and pull the exhaust off this thing. Basically right now it's just a down pipe and a piece of straight pipe on an old rusty muffler, and the pipe that's on this, I measured it, it's 1 7/8. We're going to replace it with 2-inch pipe. 1 7/8 is actually a little bit more expensive than the 2-inch, and I don't know if the exhaust bender that I'm going to use even has 1 7/8 dies, so the 2-inch will definitely be a good fit for this thing. That actually came off really simple, and it wasn't even hardly stuck to the muffler up there. I basically just broke it off. And that muffler has definitely seen better days. And you see right now it has a turn down. It originally was equipped with a tailpipe. You can tell because right here was the tailpipe hanger. This exhaust pipe has definitely seen better days. I mean, look at the, once it got down here on the bottom, lots of pinholes and a hole that you could pretty much put your pinky through. But up here by the connection of the engine, it's really solid. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of making a new flared piece, because this isn't just a standard flare, I don't know if you can see on the inside, I'm actually going to come down probably about 2 inches or so and cut it off right there. And being that it's 1 7/8, I ought to be able to slip that 2 inch right over there and weld it up. We're getting really close to getting this thing running. On one of the next videos, I'm actually going to be taking a Harbor Freight 11-gallon air tank, and we're going to be making a fuel cell for this. So we'll see you guys on the next video.